other thing that you mentioned in the beginning, ZTP has a dependency on the DHCP. ISP should give you IP addresses via DHCP only, right?
Correct, correct, correct.
But
It's on static IP, you cannot run the DHCP. So on static IPs, you cannot run the ZTP. Means there is a no sense of ZTP. ZTP is zero touch provisioning. Any layman is just powering on the device and connect the cable, then ZTP is running. If you are doing configuration at site through the console, then it is not a ZTP. You are doing manual configuration, right? So ZTP only stand for zero touch provisioning. Means nobody touch, only
And
layman just connect the cable and the box
Sachin,
is up.
just a quick question on that. So, I mean, there's no requirement to have a public static IP or public DHCP IPs, right? I mean, it can be private also, right?
No,
Like
no, no,
patted.
no, 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 no. How you can do the ZTP through the private IP? Either it should be netted, one-to-one netted at your
Yeah,
site.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is netted.
Yeah, yeah,
Netted
yeah,
is okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So through ZTP, I have shared two requirements mainly. One is DSCP, one is DSCP, and one is template. So what we will do, there yesterday we have discussed that to make any device up, there is a four thing are must. System IP. Okay. Suppose suppose we are preparing one site for ZTP. So I have one system IP 1.2.3.4. Okay. Site ID I have given 110. Right. System IP, site ID, organization name will by default will be picked automatically by any template because we are creating this template in the vManage. So organization name will be automatically picked when we will attach this one. Okay, XYZ, whatever it is. Site ID, system IP, and organization name, and next is vBond. vBond we also don't need to configure. It will be automatically picked. Suppose our vBond IPs may be 144.10.1.2. Okay, so whenever we will attach a template, only we will fill these details. And other thing is host name, that is optional. It's better that you provide a host name. It's easy to understand to you and identify. But system IP, site ID is must. Host name you will provide. Organization name and vBond will automatically push with the template when it will be pushed to the that site. How it will happen? Now in our environment, in our vManage, we will create the template name ZTP. Okay, ZTP. The name is ZTP template. Under this template, we will configure VPN 0. Under the VPN 0, we will configure interface. So in some model, it is fixed that first interface with 00 is used for ZTP. The reason is that I will tell you because whenever Cisco deliver any physical device or even in virtual images, you will see that first interface already configured with tunnel and encapsulation. So this configuration is already there. Other interface does not have. So in physical devices, we use the first interface for this ZTP. The condition is the local person will connect a cable with this interface only. Every model has some difference. I think 100 is having 00, maybe 2000 model is having 0/1. That's something I will confirm through the net. Okay. So the condition is this. Now we have created one ZTP template. Under the template we have configured VPN 0 interface, and that's it. For LAN other things you don't need to require this one because you are just making your device up on the vManage. Later on when device is up, you can attach like silver site template or gold site template, any site this belongs to. You can later on when you are doing any migrations of that site, that time you can create this attach the template. But first requirement is box should be up on the vManage. Okay, so when we have created this template first time, these are just a form. As I already told you, these are the forms. We have not put it any value right now. Now what we will do, yesterday we have discussed about the whitelisting, right? What whitelisting will do, it will show you the some chassis number there. X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, second is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, third, 4, like this. You have the list of those devices. Now you have the information that your Delhi site has been delivered with VH100. That serial number is XYZ123. Okay, you have the information. Your local guy or maybe your project manager share this information, or maybe you get a photo of that device. So you know that okay, this site has been uh, means this box has been delivered to this site. Okay, now you will attach this template in the vManage. This template will attach in vManage with this serial number XYZ123. Clear? When you will attach this template with this serial number XYZ123, this is the serial number, it will ask you the detail. Okay, you are attaching this template. Let me know what would be the system IP. You will assign 1.2.3.5, which we have already reserved in our Excel sheet, or maybe you have already designed that these 50 sites will have this system IP and site ID. You will refer that document and you will put the system IP and site ID, okay, and host name, because these are the some standard things which company already decide. On the go you cannot decide. These are the some standard things, right? Naming conventions. The host name, site ID, system IP, you already decide. Organization name vBond will go with this template, right? And it will be attached. Now we have one box at site. Okay, some guys just power on and connect a cable on this box edge, right? This box here is our vManage. Under the vManage, we already attach a GTP template with this box. The serial number is XYZ123. Under the vManage, it is already there XYZ123. And the same thing yesterday we discussed about the whitelisting. The same serial number XYZ123, vBond and vSmart also having, because we push that list. Okay. So this template is already attached. So after attach the template, our requirement is fulfilled. System IP, site ID, organization name, and vBond and host name. These 5 things are already there. Now what will happen? I will go to the PPT now. So what will happen? This edge, when we will connect with internet, it will query to ztp.viptela.com. That is a common server available all over the globe in different region. So it will hit to this server ztp.viptela.com. ztp.viptela.com already sync with your smart account. It have all the database, all customers database it is having. It's very big server. Now it will find okay this VH, because this VH will reach to this one. It will raise some query, right, to Edge. Edge will respond with those queries that okay, I am having this chassis number, I am having this serial number. Okay, this GTP server knows okay, you are having this chassis number, you belongs to that organization vBond. Okay, I will show you in this one. So their general recommendation. Okay, root chain certificate is already discussed. Token, this is for VH Cloud. I will show you in the lab how VH Cloud changes chassis number to token number. Okay, this is the process. Pinup controller updated server. This here we have attached for in this snapshot. You can see this basic internet template we have attached. System hostname, system IP, VPN 0 interface should be DHCP here because we are using DHCP, right? This is the template photo. We can see that this is the device template we are creating. Under this device template, we are creating some small template that we call feature template, right? This is the system feature template, AAA, OMP, BFT, security. So under this, there's a lots of templates. So basically, it's a device template. Here we have selected the model. We are creating this template for VH Cloud. When we select first time, it will not look you like a gray box. It will give you the option for which model you want to create this template. For vSmart, VH100, 1000, 2000, Virtual Cloud, ISR. So whatever you will select here under the device model, you will get those options here. Okay. So through this you will create template. Now you can attach this template in this option, attach device. Under the attached device, you can select your device. Okay, here whichever, because these are just virtual box VH Cloud. In the physical one, you will also see the serial number and chassis number there, and you can identify which site it is. Okay, and you can attach. But here you will see sync pending, waiting for VH to boot. This template is attached. That's it. This device is not come up still on vManage. Okay. Now this is the actual process of ZTP, how ZTP works. Now this edge will query to ztp.viptela.com. On second step, ZTP server knows that who is the actual vBond of your environment. So it will give you the IP of that vBond. Now you will reach to the vBond with initial communication, right? Now it has been reached to vBond, your actual vBond. Now forget about ZTP server. ZTP server already provided you the information. Your vBond is this. Go there. This is the IP. It reached there.
I
Now,
would like to interrupt here, Sachin.
yeah.
So you said that we in the template itself we define a ZTP template as well,
No,
right?
no, 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 no.
So
The image of any blank boxes. Yeah, good question. That how it's not that it need to reach to gtviptela.com. The Cisco designed the image, either it's physical or either it's virtual. In that image, the vBond detail is mentioned with ztp.viptela.com. That's how this edge try to reach this one. Still template is not there. Forget about template because this edge is still not reached to the vManage.
just a
So there's
blank.
a,
Okay, so it's
yeah,
just
it's a
give
blank.
you the vBond details that you need to connect with the vBond for further details to get the templates, connect to vManager,
Yeah, yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
Correct, 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 correct.
So
Right now it's a
ZTP
blank
just
box.
give you the only the details of vBond where it should go to initiate the communication or join the network,
Correct,
right?
correct, correct. Means
The rest of the
ZTP
configuration will be pushed by either
we
vManage,
manage, yeah,
right?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
correct. ZTP helps you that you don't need to put the configuration manually. Somebody don't need to visit at site. You will just power on the box, connect the internet, and your VH will try to reach this vBond. That name is ztp.viptela.com. That is inbuilt in the image. And when it will reach to the ZTP server redirect to the your actual vBond. Now your edge will go to your actual vBond. It will start the initial communication with the vBond. Now vBond is verified, right? vBond verified the edge. Okay, you are the part of my organization. I have that. I have this serial number because yesterday we have seen that how you can upload the whitelisting, right? You can upload the serial number list. So now it knows, okay, you are the part of my organization. Now yesterday we have discussed the same thing on this slide. I think the other one, how the communication will be start, how it will redirect you to, give me 1 minute. In this one, no, another one. I will show you that slide. This one. Here it is. Here we discussed yesterday how what the vBond will actually do. When this edge will reach to your vBond will share the chassis number and serial number to the vSmart and vManage also with the public IP that I have just got a hit from this edge, and this edge having this public IP and the serial number is this. Now it will not try to reach to you. Now and the same time this vBond will share the vSmart and vManage information, and we won't already share the information with vManage and vSmart that I got a hit from this edge. The same time, vBond will share the information of vManage and vSmart to this edge also. That your vManage and vSmart are there. Okay, now vEdge is having all the information, vManage, vSmart, vBond. Okay, now it will hit to the vManage because it's got the information. Now it will hit to the vManage. As it will hit to the vManage, here vManage will see, okay, I have one template attached with you. Let me push that one. After the initial communication and serial number, chassis number, these things, it will just push that template to this device. Okay, when it is pushed, so it have all the information, system IP, site ID, organization name, vBond IP, all the information, and finally it will make the tunnel with the vManage. That's how the in the step 5 you can see full registration and configuration.
So it
Right?
means, Sachin, that every new vEdge device comes pre-configured with a public DNS. That is how it reaches the
Correct.
ztp.viptela.com. And
Even the
then
virtual image also having the same
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
so and then when it gets connected to the vManage, vBond and everything, we
Yeah.
can push our own. Let's say if I'm using
Sachin, also I have one question.
Mhm.
ZTP, we need the public IP. Can we say that we have one vBond
Mhm.
and our vEdge is authenticating to ZTP that you are belong to the particular organization?
Pardon. Repeat your question.
Suppose I have GTP server, okay,
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
vEdge, okay, and I wanted to go with my particular vBond.
Uh-huh.
vBond is belong to particular organization. Okay,
Correct.
okay. So it's authenticating with JTP
Uh-huh.
that you are belong to this particular vBond.
Uh-huh. Correct.
Is it correct?
Correct. This process is
Yes.
saying all the edges in all over the world, if you are running the ZTP, they will hit to this server, ZTP server. And ZTP server knows every organization. How it knows? Because it's already synced with your smart accounts. It has all the database of all the customers. So it
Means that
knows,
is
okay, your chassis number belongs to this vBond and this vBond IP is this. Now you go to this vBond. So that's how it's redirecting. Clear?
yes.
Any question? Okay.
Sachin, if the device is getting connected to a MPLS circuit, I can understand that if there is the internet circuit in zero touch provisioning, nothing is required. But if the VH device is getting connected to a MPLS circuit, then MPLS circuit needs some prior configuration for it because MPLS will not know what IP address will it get or what
Yeah, no, and GTP will not work on MPLS. It will
it will
not.
not work.
No.
So
It
if
will
any
work on
site
the
is
VPN.
having an MPLS circuit, then it will not come into a.
No, it will not work. Yeah, because how you will find the ztp.viptela.com? Just a packet will go out from the edge and it will try to search the ztp.viptela.com. And your MPLS environment does not know who is viptela.com. So it will
So
not be
this is
easy.
a limitation that SD-WAN will not work in first phase for the MPLS circuit.
Yeah, ZTP will not work on MPLS circuit. You can see.
So is
Okay.
there any way we can bypass the ZTP for such scenarios? Like how can we get the configuration in that situation? So because if the site has do not have an
No,
internet,
other thing is that suppose most of the times you will not find that this service provider is providing IP through DSCP. 50% chance, right? 50% that you will get is one static IP. So on that scenario, you need to send an engineer. He will get a console and he will do some basic configuration. These 5-line configuration, as I told you, system IP, site ID, organization name, vBond, host name,
I will.
and interface IP, and your next hop, and that's it. Your box will be up on the vManage. So you can prepare some basic configuration like in a way that